Greetings, minions, Romulans, and fellow gamers. This is Silverblade Dagger playing Empyrion Galactic Survival. This is episode 7, and hopefully in this episode we can get the groundwork laid down for a ground vehicle. First, we kind of need to top off our O2, and need to get a little bit more food in us, I guess. Now, I'm just picking this up from recording the last episode, so you really haven't missed a second of what's going on. The computers have finally been manufactured, and they're there instead of down where they should be, in here. So apparently I used up all of my iron, I assume? That seems about right. So we have to be a little bit more careful now with our resource consumption. But right now, let's get a cockpit and the materials necessary for building our ground vehicle. So we shall we'll put that there just so that our constructed stuff comes down here. It just makes it easier to find. Yeah, we're going to build a ground vehicle today. So we got that. Alright, we need... So we got fuel, cockpit, we need an oxygen... we need a generator. And we're going to need an oxygen dingo flopper. Again, technical term. And oxygen tanks. And we'll let those build, and we'll see what else we're going to need to build other gear. Now, if we look up in our food bin up here, we're kind of fresh out. Oh, that's a food processor. We need the fridge. Okay, so we got those. We're going to need to get a little bit of meat while we're waiting for stuff to construct. So let's go hunting. And kind of jiggling around. Do we see anything moving? Do we see anything tasty? Did I just see a corn dog bush? No. Now I think some of the creatures in this game are found like during the day, and some are only found at night, or mostly at night. They mostly come out at night. Mostly. So, you know, hunting, I guess it's time of day specific. Where are these? Is that an edible turd ball over there? Let's go see if we can crunch and munch it. I just heard something. There you are. It's a turd with teeth. And it will be dinner. Be double recycled food, man. That's gross. And there wasn't much on them. Ooh, I heard you. I heard you. I know you're around here somewhere. There you are, dinosaur. That's right. Come to Papa, so I don't have to run so far. Alright. Zoom out. Zoom out. Come on. Ah. Damn. Alright, so let's switch to our sidearm. And plug them. Can aim straight. You poor magnificent bastard. Oh yeah, there's a bonanza right there. Actually salivating at the thought of it. Alright, so we'll get this up, we'll reload it, and we'll get to whatever has been constructed back at the base. Oh, we'll also get some food cooking, I guess. Alright, so let's get inside, up the ladder, or the ramp. Let's cook up some salami. So, oop, that's too much. And we'll turn the food processor on. So while that's cooking away, let's see how we're doing in here. Okay, so we got a good chunk of these done already. That's good. Let's see if anything filled in up here. No, it looks like we're good. So what do we need now for our ship? We need thrusters. That's what we need. So we got cockpits. Okay, here we go. Is that a blue one? That's for small vehicle. We need a blue one, which would be that. What are the other thrusters like? There's angled ones, but those are for yellow. Thruster directional, and this is an RCS for small vehicle. We need RCS for our thing, so we need 2 cables. Actually, let's see, what do we need for thruster normal? We need cables. That we need cables. We need to make a bunch of cables. Hopefully we have all the parts to make cables. And oh, we're short on copper. We should have enough to get some done anyway. And these make 2 for each one we make, so alright, so we might have to do some mining, damn it. Alright. Well, let's see what we can make here. Make an RCS. 2 thrusters. And a directional thruster. We'll need 1, 2, 3. We'll make, I don't think we'll have enough, but we'll make 4 of them just because. Actually, we'll need 8. We're not going to get that much, but might as well get them up there. And we'll just fill that so that whatever gets built comes down here, away from our resources. Excuse me. Now eventually I want to build a garden and a landing pad, and the landing pad's also going to double as a garage where we can build vehicles from, specifically building the space vehicle. And I think we're going to run out of parts here in a second. So I'm just putting in the fuel things here for a placeholder. Eventually what I want to do is have like 100 of everything. At least just to fill the spots. Okay, that should do for now. We're going to have to do some mining for copper. I might do some of that off camera, because I think you guys get the idea about mining. Alright, so we got to get this basically operational. And we're going to need a cockpit, so we'll put that in the toolbar. We'll need, how are we going to place these? Fuel tank generator. We'll try it like that. Now, whoa, that's huge. Much more huge than I'd like it to be. I thought this was going to be a smaller thing. And I can't see with a damn. Come on, work with me, computer. Work with me, game. Seriously, this is too much. Ugh. Alright, so maybe if we just aim at that and switch back up. Alright, that's friggin' huge. Too huge, I would say. Come on, work with me here. Now, I don't want it there. I want it at the end. I might not have a choice. Doesn't look like I have a choice. Alright, I'm tired of fighting it, so we'll just put that there. Now we need... Let's see, we can go inside. And we can put in fuel tank, generator, RCS, and thruster. So those are the basics that we need to get this thing really rolling. I thought that this would be a much smaller cockpit. I was really hoping for it to be small anyway. But we'll roll with it. So, fuel tanks. Let's see. First of all, let's get some blocks in here. And... This is not going to make it easy. Like, at all. We'll just get building underneath here. Okay. And that grass is in the way. Come on. So come out there. And we'll come out there, just to piss that plant off. Now, the thing to keep in mind when you're building these vehicles is that mass matters. You don't want too much weight for your vehicles, because if you have too much weight, then it's not going to fly fast. I mean, you'll require more thrusters to get it to move. And right now, I think I'm just going to build this enough so I can land it on a flatter surface, because this is getting ridiculous. Now, if you watched the last episode, I asked you guys to guess what my vehicle is going to be like. And... oh, crud. I haven't checked the answers yet. I mean, I just immediately started recording this one right after the last. So I'm going to reveal to you. And there ain't no prize for this. It's just bragging rights, which is like a prize in itself, right? The design I'm going for in building this ground vehicle is none other than Doc Brown's DeLorean from Back to the Future Part 2 in particular. And I don't know how well this is going to turn out. I really, really don't know. But I'm going to try my best to make it look reasonably like it. Oops, didn't want to do that. I want to rotate. And we're fighting off the center line here, I guess. Well, we can just rotate it back this way. And the grass is in the way. Urgh. Is there some way I can get rid of that grass? There we go. Wish I'd done that to begin with. I think this is one of the reasons why you'll need the flattening tool. You know what I mean? Alright, so set that there. Now the generator, the reason why the generator is going to be interesting is this is going to be my game version analog for the Mr. Fusion on the back of the DeLorean. It won't be exactly like it. obviously, but it's the closest I got. That or the RCS. We'll figure out which one of those it'll be. Take the blocks out for the moment. I'm going to redesign this at some point to get it to work right, to look right. And let's see, this is the, what is this, oxygen tank or oxygen station? Maybe we can rotate that. Oh, not that way. Kinda. It's so hard to tell. Building in this game is kind of fun and kind of painful. At least for me. I really don't want to go like this, but I need to move the ship, and I'll definitely be redesigning it, because right now it is nothing like what I wanted to build. Alright, we could probably stack that on top, and this will be our Mr. Fusion. Haha. See that fit on there? Yeah, that looks pretty cool. It almost, you know, they look like one device, so it makes it kind of hard to believe that it's actually two different devices. That's cool. Alright, so let's grab, let's see, got these, this, and this. This is going to be hairy, guys. And these are bigger than I was hoping for. Come on, rotate. Alright. Go like that. Swing around like that. It's off center, which is screwy as hell. And for now, we'll put a thruster on the front. It definitely needs some work. So we'll rotate this for a brake. Oh, come on, which way is it going? There we go. Now, I have been staying up thinking about how I'm going to design this to make it look reasonably like Doc Brown's DeLorean. Because, you know, Back to the Future is my most favorite movie series of all time. I mean, you got your Star Trek nerds, you got your Star Wars nerds, but I'm the rarity. I consider myself a Back to the Future nerd. To be even more specific, a time travel nerd, but Back to the Future is my most favorite of all time. Followed by, you know, like H.G. Wells and The Time Machine, because that's like a classic. And we are needing food, which should be manufactured by now. Nobody wants to starvelate. Cannot build on an empty stomach. Before we do anything, we'll put the rest up here. Okay. Nom, 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 nom. Nom, 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 nom. Nom, 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 nom. Alright, enough of my silliness. Let's suck some air while I suck some dew. Refreshing. Alright, so we're all filled up on oxygen. Let's get some blocks in here. We need a flat area to build our intergalactic time-traveling DeLorean. Now, it needs to be attached to the base, as I understand it, so what we'll do is we will make a block row just sticking out here for now. We will be removing this at a later time. Just for the sake of being able to make use of this, this will have to do. Now we'll need a ramp of some kind. I don't know how well this is going to work. You are discovering this same time that I am. Alright, so we gotta rotate it. Alright, so we'll empty that. Alright, now we need to put some juice in here. Awesome. Alright, let's get inside. Let's see what we need. We got everything. Alright guys, you ready to go for a magic carpet ride with Silverblade Dagger? Alright, let me see, what is that key? I think it was right or left alt. Yeah, there we go. So now we can move around, and it doesn't look like I attached that thruster very good. Hopefully it's still attached to the machine. Alright, so enough of that. Let's power it up. And we're hovering. It's moving like a brick. Kinda. Yeah, it's very, very inky. Yeah, it's moving like a pig. It really is. And get stuck on something. Oh, come on. Alright, let's try to steer here. Okay, if you hold the mouse, or the left mouse button, and move the mouse around, you can steer with that, which is even more confusing and annoying. And I'm aiming for a 1 meter target. It's like doing the Death Star run. And I really probably should have made that thing wider. I need more thrusters. I don't have more copper. Oh, come on. Don't be frustrating. Alright, now we're just slowly creeping sideways. If I had, you know, multiple directional thrusters, this probably wouldn't be so bad, but I only got one. Come on, do it Dukes of Hazzard style. Okay, come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Turn it. Turn. Not that far. Not that far. Just a little bit more. A little bit more. Alright. No. You're gonna come off, aren't you? You dumbass. Alright, screw this. We're getting out. If we can get out. There we go. We're going to make this platform a little bit bigger, I guess. Alright. Yeah, once you get it going, it doesn't want to stop. I mean, it's just very, very difficult to manipulate. So let's, and this is why I want to build a garage, so you can build it on flat, controllable terrain, rather than this, screwy planet. Okay. Screw that, we're just taking that out. Oop. Alright, so now let's see if we can get back in our, Proto DeLorean. Power it on. And not move the mouse, because that's going to make a spin. Let's try to go sideways. Let's see, maybe we can... Oh, that's going to not do it right. Come on, give it just... It is very, very touchy. I guess you don't have to use the mouse, or the mouse button to steer it. Alright, stop. Hold still. Power off. Don't tumble. And let me out. Alright, alright. So now we can actually get around it, underneath it. It's a godful, awful mess. Alright, so originally my idea, small cockpit, and I was going to use glass panes to, I would have angled ones for the sides and the windshield, and then, make it kind of form-fitting to the whole of the body. In the front, I would have the thrusters hidden inside, like the trunk of the DeLorean. And I would just connect that, and I'd have all 4 thrusters in there, so you can, do that. And then I would have semicircles, which see if we can. Yeah, these right here. I would have these, but move out of the way. Okay, so this is going to be a problem. Yeah, I would have it like on its side. And if we can rotate it that way, yeah, I would make 4 of those. One for each tire. Paint it. Excuse me. Paint them black, and then inside I would have a thruster aiming down. And then I put like a light bar around it for like the it's like a bumper on the DeLorean, but actually I guess it's the flux dispersal grid or something like that. I remember actually being given a technical name by Back to the Future fans, but I would have that build up around it, and it wouldn't be like the perfect look for for a DeLorean in this game, but it would work. But yeah, this is going to take a little bit of work to get it going. So we got it started. It's not pretty. It's not not entirely functional, to be honest. But I'm going to leave the cockpit as is, because the DeLorean's the cabin part of the DeLorean is got the angled windshield and the angled side windows. This corner window here, it's on an angle, isn't exactly true to the actual car, but I won't have to manipulate the blocks to make it look like it anyway. I won't have to fake it to make it. The car will probably, in the back end, I'll have blocks that are on an angle, so it has those exhaust vent things on the back of the DeLorean on that, and hidden inside will be these main thrusters, so you really wouldn't be able to see them. And then the directional control thrusters, there would be some hidden in the back, some hidden in the trunk, which is in a DeLorean. The trunk is the front because it's a rear-engine vehicle. I would have Mr. Fusion hiding up here on top, between the 2 tail exhausts on it. Don't have all the little gadgets and hoses and pipes and all that the DeLorean has, so obviously you have to kind of fake it to make it, but that's what all these would be. And then I would actually have storage space, which I thought I might try be able to wedge around the directional thrusters inside the trunk. But yeah, the tires would be aimed down, so that it'd be like the hover version of the DeLorean from Back to the Future 2. I'd have the lights on. I'd change the color of the lights to match the car in the movie. That's my idea. This is obviously, I have to redo a lot of this, but now that it's on flat terrain, we can do something with it. I just want to get the other thrusters, get the some more materials to be able to work around with it, so we'll probably next episode we're going to have to go and get copper. I want to make a functional vehicle before we can really polish out the looks. and right now we are we have no copper at all to make new thrusters. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do in the next episode. We're going to be searching for copper. Well, we don't really need to search. I know where that's at, but we need to get copper, and then we'll put the directional thrusters in, get used to flying the car, and maybe we can flesh it out a little bit. But I really want to go out and do some scavenging for silicon and the other resources as we get a little bit fat on the spoils of our loot. We can start making the car look better. So it's going to be a gradual process to go from that lump of crap to stainless steel hotness. But I hope you guys like the idea. I don't know of anybody else that is doing the same idea. But if they are, more power to them. And I would really like to see if they do it really good. Because I am a very, very purist, in a way, perfectionist when it comes to the Back to the Future. It's like, you got the fan fiction crap, and then you got like the cartoon that was in the 90s, and they weren't Back to the Future, really. It was just, it's all crap. To me, it's got to have that same vibe, at least. And I know I'm not going to come anywhere super, super close, but, I want to try, and I hope it looks cool in the long run. But whether it looks cool or not, we do need a functional ground vehicle to go get the good stuff, because we got towers to raid. We got to finish dismantling the escape pod. We got to tear apart the Titan. We got a lot of stuff on this planet we got to get done, and we also got to get us a space vehicle going, because I don't know how much more power we're going to have before we can't build any more stuff. And we definitely got to conserve energy. Let's see, that's should be off. Yeah. But anyways, we've come, unfortunately, to the end of our episode. Please click like if you like this video. If you didn't like this video, click the dislike button. But at least leave a polite, well-constructed, constructive criticism in the comment section below. That's the only way I'll take people seriously, is if they're being honest and constructive. If you are bored with this video, click the dislike button, then the like button. They'll cancel each other out, and it gives you something to do. Please share my videos on whatever social media sites that you happen to make use of, but only if you deem my videos worth sharing. I don't want spam. I don't want to put my videos in people's faces that they don't really want to see or have no interest in. So please don't spam, but do share my videos if you feel that it's up to snuff. Please subscribe so you can keep up to date with all the videos as I put them out. Still trying to do one of 7 Days to Die and one of Empyrion every single day, so that you guys can watch one or the other, or both. I would love it if you'd watch both. So yeah, that's this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, see you later. Twitch.